all the time. And that should be that. Yo! Hey, Absalom Tommy 001. Welcome. Just getting everything ready. Not a lot. So, from last time, can you hear the volume of the game? Just making sure everything's working. Let's try that. Don't know why it keeps on doing that. Couple of hours. Yeah. Hopefully maybe 4 or 5. So with this playthrough of Pathfinder Kingmaker, because my last lot of save files went to Poopy Town, we're going to have to restart again. So as you guys can see, unfair difficulty. If you click on it, it's got moderately tougher enemies, so we're just going to flick that scale because I'm a sadist. And then we want much tougher enemies. We only want active companions receiving experience just at the start, and we can switch in, switch out just so we get maximize how much XP we get. Yeah, let's get into it. I think I've got the same sort of build, maybe just that little bit different. Where was the portrait that I was using? I feel like I might have gone past it. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. Go and complete what you have to do, and then when you're ready, come back and chill out with the rest of us. Where is... I feel like it was just down here somewhere. There's so many good portraits that you can download. Try and find it. Was it that one? No. I like that one. That's Randall Thor from The Wheel of Time. That's a pretty cool piece of art. So we're going to be playing a water kineticist. Because I've seen good things. And hopefully we can do a lot of CC and stuff and hit people on physical attacks, not touch attacks. Because if you hit with touch attacks, later on it just gets so easy and a lot of things just die. I want to make it a little bit of a challenge for us. I think I've gone too far. There are literally hundreds of these. Pardon me. Little pictures. No, went too far again. We'll find them. We will find them. It was a human one, because I'm going to go human so I can get the 2 feats. Just because the last guy struggled to hit anything with the absurdly high AC on this difficulty. And yeah, he didn't have precise shot, he only had point blank. Which I learnt an interesting thing about that, which is that you can turn it on and off, because if you turn it on, you only get +1 to attack rolls within 30 feet. So your character has to move, so it's all good in inside places, but as soon as you get outside, then you can just turn it off and you don't get a +1 to attack rolls, but at least there he is. I think we're going to go with that one. Oh, we could go with something different. Maybe that guy. Where is the other cool one? There's another cool one. So many. So many to pick from. I feel like this is the first part and then you gotta try and create your character on the little screen. Yeah, with sea captain. So human, male. I'll go left-handed to be different. Give him a big tub body. Go with that guy. And little mustache. Oh, that's right. It's pretty cool. Kineticist. We can either go. I feel like a lot of people are, that I've seen. This one's okay. This one is virtually unplayable because it gets rid of a lot to do with the kineticists. Oh, it's this one. That's why I was like, why isn't that coming up? Yeah, so for instance, 9th level Dark Elementalist had used soul power 3 or more times during the course of the day. They get a +3 to attack rolls and +6 to damage, which isn't too bad. I think we can make that work. Let's make it work, boys. I wanted to go with the. Oh no, it was the other way around. White with the dark blue. Oh, this one. Go yellow. Oh, and black. Black and yellow. No, always get confused. Yellow. Black and yellow, like a little bumblebee. No, I feel like. Okay, sea captain. Right, so intelligence is our go-to, so 18. And then we will drop our strength down to get that 16. And then we can drop our charisma down, give us 2 more cons, so we get 10 hit points. I feel like this this class is going to be quite tricky, just because it doesn't give you size bonuses to your attacks, and we can also go and get dex up. So now we've got both really good stats there. We're going to use magic device, perception. I feel like the intelligence build is sort of important, especially if we want to get a lot of intelligence points. What else can we do? We'll get Arcana so we can identify magic items at the start. And humanoids. Identify humanoids. Skinned down animals. Keep your balance. Break your fall. Let's get that. I feel like he should be doing a lot of the skill checks and getting a lot of the XP, because on this difficulty, it gets quite hard. So we'll take point blank shot, precise shot. We'll go with water. Extended range, so you can hit anyone within 50. And we'll just go with the normal water blast.
We do it my way. I'll carve my name. This will hurt.
I have no need. Let us press.
We cannot be defeated. You're done for. Adventures await.
Let's call him Aldrin. Gosra because it's the best month. And we will go... We'll go with... No, there. And for this playthrough, I feel like neutral will be good. Maybe lawful good. Just so I can get that cool item.
This is my path.
So there we go. We're a Dark Elementalist, so we're Intelligence and Dex. Really need to get that up. Hopefully we can find something early on to boost up our Charisma. So we're human. Yeah, so we can use burn and then we can unload some of our stuff to make sure that we get... Yeah, so I'll have to check that out. So he's got a +4 to attack. I feel like a +5 would probably be better. No, we're going to have to go like that and that.
We cannot be defeated.
Yeah, 18. Oh, sorry guys. Just bumped my microphone. So there we go. We got 10 HP, 14 AC, which is not too bad. And let's get into it. All this starting area is going to take a little bit just because it's RNG. So what did everyone have for dinner? I had 2 attempts. Got some buffalo wings from Costco and they were nothing like.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Yeah, so we had buffalo chicken wings from Costco, and on the packaging it said mild. I tell you what, my mouth's still a little bit numb because then after that I decided to punish myself some more with some salt and pepper squid. Yeah, mouth is only just starting to cool down now, so... I feel like our backstory is a
Where are they? This is taking forever.
sea
Say
captain.
what this was for, just at the Outdoory. We're looking for heroes. Who are the Outdoory anyway? Rich folk?
Sorry, just moving my microphone a little bit away from me so I don't deafen people by talking straight into it.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
I feel this playthrough is going to be much better than the last one I tried to do. Even though that my save files got corrupted and I tried to load it up and just didn't work.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Me! That's us! We can be a new founder? King?
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
The dwarf? He's talking.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which...
Sorry guys. Properties.
he was best suited to rule.
Okay. That one. Two. Just go like that. There we go. Pardon me. One moment. Just making sure that all works.
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here. And it won't, while I still breathe.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
I wonder. Just close that down. That one first. working. These buttons should. These buttons should. That's working now, yes. Those buttons are working now, that's absolutely amazing. I was wondering why certain things weren't working. Mute that. Desktop audio. Okay. Finally got the buttons back to working again. Sorry, guys. Whoa. Just put it over there and then still very loud.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we want something else.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Just going to quickly reduce that. And that's probably not going to burst everyone's speakers. There we go. Sorry, each time I stream, I'm learning new things.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Yeah, sure we will. Maybe it's over here now. There we go. That's much better.
I have no doubt.
Pardon me.
Related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait, a book? I feel like we should get some cool voice changing things happening. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see what voice he gets.
should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
Too much, indeed. Oh, we're that at the moment. Let's hit another one. Let's go for clean for a bit.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people. Saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
And also, just whilst we got a little bit of a stop here before I continue on her speech, I'd just like to thank over the last couple of days, all the people that have joined in and followed. So we got Absalom Tommy 001, thank you. Kenny 6007, thank you. And Ember Leroy, all thank you for joining on this journey.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Let's open up this sidebar. We know how to do all this. Don't show this tutorial. How much bone can we take? 3. Save the game. Always save before you start on your new adventures. Just so you guys know, once again, going to options. Difficulty, we got much tougher enemies, so unfair is on moderately tougher. And then this would be, this slider, damage to party would be at 2.0. We're doing it 3.0, so it's going to be quite tough. But, you know, we'll get there. We've got our sea captain. This first fight's easy. It's the next two fights until we get the third member.
Help! Help! The
What's
mansion's
going
under
on?
attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Ah! That's okay.
We can do it.
And we just straight up one-shot him, so we can look at the chat here. 6 to 11 damage. And we hit. He was flat-footed because he hadn't had a turn. 15 plus 5. And his AC is 7 because he's literally the first fight.
It is done.
And then once we get this, clicked all. Let's have a look at this book. Tell us, O teacher, why would Brevo call us barbarians in the books you give us. The gods became angry with our homeland, my son. This land has devoured so many great empires as if it was unwilling to bear life. I feel like we should do a random voice. Here we go, we'll go in this one, and if you can understand it, well then that's good. But using a little feature called voice mod, one-time pay for full subscription to everything, so I get all these cool little voices. There are century-old ruins around our settlement. They were ravaged by a star that fell from the sky. The kingdom of Cyclopses was the first victims of its curse. New settlers claimed this land 10 centuries later to establish a beautiful country named Iobaria, okay, I'm probably going to butcher some names here, which stretched from Lake of Mist Vales to the Castrovan Sea. But the curse still lay upon these lands, and trouble came once again. Our ancestors suffered numerous maladies, the tear plague, the char death, choking death, and one after another, leaving only pain behind. People say that Otto the Necromancer was to blame. Who knows, the great civilization turned to dust. This is why I'm teaching you. Brevois shouldn't make fun of you or call you barbarians. And there we go. We can make that a little thing. Every time I have to read a book or something, then I'll do it in a different voice. Okay, so save, and we're just going to do it over this one, and then options, difficulty, and then we want to put it like that so they get all the experience now that I've got.
We cannot be defeated.
Feel like we can take a point of burn here, get some extra damage. He's gonna die. That one we just one-shotted. And then we'll just use Lindsay as a shield. Oh.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Everything, and then options. After that fight, we turn it back only to active companions, so it's only 3 getting experience. That's why we do it. So if we just left it on the other setting, it would have continued to give XP to every single companion that we can achieve, even though that they're not in our party. It's quite silly. It should just say that. We save, so we just want to do a bit of stealthing.
I deserve better.
We can get him up to there. And Lindsay up to there. Oh, I wonder. wonder. Actually, I thought that we'd be able to take off that burn, but it's probably not a good idea if we can get plus more to hit. I wish it showed you how much your to hit was. Entry. To see, that's not our attack roll because that's based off strength. Ah, there it is. +4 to attack. Our ray. And the damage is spell. But because we got 1 point of burn, so it must be 2 points of burn. It must be 3/4 of your burn to be able to pull it off, so... We'll spend a move action, and then we will attack O.
What troubles you?
Come. They dare to attack me?
We got him. This fight's always a little bit challenging.
Can we retreat now?
Yes.
I mean, it is a 10.
This was not supposed to happen. Can it be the end?
Yeah, this fight's gonna take us quite some time. Go back here. Just has to be the right RNG, that's all. Oh, I thought I saved it. Apparently not. That's okay. This fight isn't too bad. We'll finish him later. He won't get away.
You're just lady speaking, a dummy.
We've already seen all that.
It is done.
Okay. Save. Save. And then we just got to turn that, make sure that setting is turned back on. Oh yeah. I feel like it's gonna be off. Oh yeah. It has to be on. Because we only want it to go to 3.
Their sight betrays them.
And we need to take it out of turn-based mode so we can get around.
And Lindsay was called forth.
I always have a second plan.
Adventurers call to them.
I stand ready.
Just letting the ink dry.
I deserve better.
We cannot be defeated. We can do it.
Okay, we got him.
May I suggest another way to use this spell? What a miserable last chapter.
This was not supposed to happen. Can it be?
Yeah. I wish I could. Hey, Necromancer. How you going, bud? They picked the wrong house, fool.
I picked the wrong house, fool. Just gonna make sure that this is all turned on the right way. Hopefully you can still understand me. Yeah. Okay.
What troubles you?
Alright. Want to do that. I'm here to do that.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Come on. I clicked the ability 3 times.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Serves you right.
We can do it. Can it be?
This was not supposed to happen.
What a
Yeah.
miracle.
They picked the wrong house. Or did we pick the wrong house? The absolutely clean house. We'll get there. We'll get there. I feel like we're going to go water, earth, so we can get that CC. So we can push them off our water walls, and they'll just, yeah, not being able to get in close. Get into the light. Get into the light.
Is my path. We can do it. They dare to attack me. We should move.
What a miserable.
Strike with all your might.
Supposed to happen.
Come on, Aldrin.
Can it be the end?
We picked the wrong house. Well, he's still not doing like 30 and 40 like they were last time. I'll be right back. I'm just going to fill up my drink to stay hydrated. And we're back. Right, let's see if we can it'll work. It goes there. Once it goes there. So
Adventures await.
everybody's goes from the corner.
We can do it. Strike with all your might.
I wonder. Even though she's not gonna be that good. Rush her up in the mountain.
We won't falter. Can it be the end?
I was thinking maybe we can get some tactile opportunity, maybe. Yeah, well. Let's change up our voice. And what are we getting in?
Okay. She needs to be doing that.
Always have a second plan.
Feel like she's done that. You can do that. Okay, you can get her around the corner. Okay.
Can it be the end?
Oh, because we got burn.
Protect me, please.
Strike with all your might.
Okay. We might be able to get this. I don't know why it does that. because we all can just share.
What a miserable last chapter.
Come on.
We won't falter. Can it be?
Ah, we almost had it. Probably should have healed up one of these two. There we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's just all about time. It'll probably take us another, I reckon, half an hour, 40 minutes to get through this area. Especially on this difficulty, it just gets tougher and tougher and tougher until you hit your real power curve. And then it just becomes super easy. Fortitude? Pretty bad. Because that one's will, I think. Yeah, will negates. Get that going. Get that going.
This is my path. Go.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
We can do it.
Hopefully.
What a miserable last chapter.
Give her the potion.
Go. Can it be the end? This was not supposed to happen.
Damn.
Miserable last chapter.
We'll just take that as a loss. Take it as a loss. Hit that button again, and what do we get? We just got a standard voice eye. Hit that random
Button again, and we got the narrator. Let me tell you a story.
My patience is running thin. We should move.
We can do it. Strike with all your might.
Got me?
Can it be the end?
What a miserable.
So roughly got about 10 health.
This was not supposed to happen.
Oh, he is dead. Though coming back from
What troubles you?
like if he's gonna hit, just with the
Adventures await.
like I say 20, I've just got it's a 75% chance that we'll fail and a 25% that we'll do it.
My patience is running thin.
So if him and him, him,
I wrote it like I saw it.
I'd really like to get advice of. He got us. And this is the story.
Time's wasting. This is my path.
We can do it! Charge!
He's gonna go straight back to... Yeah, they got us. They credit us. I think I'm gonna have to do some prey buffing. Okay, AC is the same as theirs. Give you a sword. Give you a sword. You're not gonna die anyway.
Always have a second plan. I'll make my own.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Can we retreat now? This was not supposed to happen.
Serves you right.
That was a mess.
Can it be the end?
A miserable
Very tough.
chapter.
Something you'll love about these type of games, they're always just really good.
I deserve better. We should move. Go.
We can do it! Can it be the end?
This was not supposed to happen.
What? A miserable
Dang, if I can get that first score. Pew. It's funny, they never tell the Totosia because he's a slinky little Pitaxian. I'm pretty sure it took me 5 hours last time to get through this study area.
Yes. This was not supposed to happen.
What a miserable last
Yeah, they got plus 11. And apparently we cast as flat-footed, even though it's been like 3 turns. That's unfair. Why we cast as flat-footed? Is it each round? Oh, because she's praying she's flat-footed.
I stand ready.
I don't tolerate fools.
Okay, I think I know the stroke, which will be Hello, and him, it's that guy. I was hoping that those two could strike those two down, but apparently not. But they're still narrating our story. This is the President voice, apparently, through the narrator in voice box. Cheers to them.
We should act. We can go.
Okay, these two. The dog targeting Whimsy.
a miserable last chapter.
Can we retreat now? This was not supposed to happen.
Changing the battle. Because we know this guy's gonna go down because they're gonna do like fucking 12, 13 damage. And then that one got him down. Forward.
Leave this one to me. This was not supposed to happen.
Hit. Go. Down, we're gonna go down. Watch him. Clear almost out of peoples. I think we'll be the last record. At this rate. I really want these two to strike that one deal. Well, I'll do my prologues and then we'll go from there. Pay buff, pay buff.
Adventurers call to them.
I tire of waiting.
I deserve better.
Anything is possible.
I don't tolerate fools. This is my path.
Course. Why is it Delver strike them?
We can do it!
This all different those abilities if she can
Strike with all your might!
What a miserable last chapter.
mm,
This is not supposed to happen.
Yes?
go. Come on.
Can it be the end?
That was a basic from winning. One hit. I have to check that combo log. We must have been close. Must have been close on one attack at least. Something.
Anything is possible.
Ah, yes, perfect position.
I deserve better.
Adventures await.
With pose, I need inspiration. What a miserable last chapter.
That was a lot of advantage. I felt like in my character intelligence yes hit up. If we can do the raw amount of damage both and we can one shot that guy, it's a 1 chance. Yeah, so it's 500 is 15 and we got a 50-50 chance. Then they've all got it all 11.
Adventures await.
And with Lindsay's it's +5. Abilities. Oh, I got it. Okay. There's 5. Before this and these back here.
stopping now.
HD must be probably later to level.
And so they walked on.
I deserve better. That's not the way it works.
This is my path. I stand ready.
He's not down yet.
Strike with all your might.
And then the mist. So you got 6. Yeah, that's 4, 5, 6. So good. One of them going challenge.
Can it be the end?
Because of the 2 pints of pan there, we drop our legs for it. 1. Hey, absolute Tommy. Hang on. I've done some silly voices at the moment. I'm just trying to
randomly each time I get a brand new voice. So previous one was Storyteller, which was the president version, and now we got some other random voice that I can't see.
This was not supposed to happen.
But yeah, it's going alright. We've died about 15 times already because it's on an unfair difficulty. At 3 times damage, which I'll show you in a sec once it load in. We haven't got past the 3rd fight in Pathfinder Kingmaker because my last save that I did, I got real far. But apparently my computer does not like save games.
I always have a second plan.
Look at him and her casting that.
Can you make an epic pose? Can need inspiration.
So we're playing through 2.7, which she's going to get another round of attacks. So maybe if we just do this, and I'd rather have use those. And him to use that.
Leave this one to me.
Just focus on one. Hopefully he misses, which I guarantee he won't.
What a miserable last chapter.
So if we can get a heal off, we just need to hit this guy once. And of course, what do we get? A natural one. Because she's not doing the song anymore. We gotta die. We did. And this is how it's been going for the last, 45 minutes. Or thereabouts. Just keep on randomizing those voices. So we can have some fun things happen. Get him. And him doing that. Doing that. Get him.
Leave this one to me.
Okay. 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 And of course, she's gonna go down.
Last chapter.
Come on. Get him up.
Just die already! This was not supposed to happen.
Strike with all your
I think, oh yeah, it's totally Ghostface happening, and of course he hit us. So we're going back down. We're going back to all the stuff before. Oh, 51. I think that's more of an insult than last time. Last time it was like, yeah, 42 damage. He did a sneak attack because we're 5-footed, because we're prone, which is silly.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I'll make my own legend.
What troubles you?
I don't tolerate fools. This is my path.
Let's see if we can get it. We really want to hit this. This is the ultimate try. And we failed. So I wonder, we can go up here. What those two archermen will do.
This was not supposed to happen.
We can do it!
Oh, me? I played a couple of Dead by Daylight, and then another Persona 5. I've only ever played as survivors, I haven't played as any killers on Dead by Day, and
Was called forth.
yeah, I don't feel like I do too well because I'm literally shitting my pants every single second of Dead by Day.
In line with me.
Anything is possible.
We can get the days off on him.
We can do it!
Ow. That was lots of damage. Lots of damage. I feel like
Every time I die, I've got to change up the voice, so then it always gets a bit interesting. 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 Get him doing that. 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 Just not having a good time. Oh my god, he's got a lot of damage on him. He's got a lot of damage on him. He's got a lot of damage on him. I think that was the quickest way to die. That was the quickest way for these guys. 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 We'll get there. And if it doesn't work, then the next. And if it doesn't work, then or so tries, then.
change up in a party conversation so we can get past this
Deserve better.
silly fight. And
Anything is possible.
damage over.
My own legend.
We can do it! Charge!
And he should have gotten an attack there, but
A miserable last chapter.
Can it be the end?
yeah, that was very silly. I don't know why it did that. Oh, that's right, extended range. For an extra point of aim. Maybe we just pop strike down first fire, see if we can get past it.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Adventures await.
Adventures call to them.
I deserve better. I'll make my own legend.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
And we still didn't get them. We still didn't get them. What
What a miserable last chapter.
Can we retreat now? This was not supposed to happen.
The end?
Sorry. Because I had to go with full throwing out grease and this fight would be over. This is only like a couple of ways on this difficulty that you can do this fight, so basically grab control of them and you just have to strike them down. Or go and try and color spray them, whatever. So just hit that, so we can have more of that.
I always have a second plan.
I'll make my own. We can do it!
Go on, he dare to attack me!
What a miserable last chapter.
Can it be the end?
This was not supposed to happen.
Ow. What games do you play? Absolute Tony 001. What type of games are you into? What type of games are you into?
And Lindsay was called forth.
I'll make my own legend.
I deserve better.
I wrote it like I saw it.
This is my path.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
We can do it!
What a miserable last chapter.
This was not supposed to happen.
And critical down.
Be
Look. Yes. Looking. We do water.
Adventures call to them.
Okay. That's fine.
My patience is running thin.
I wrote it like I saw it.
We should charge! can do it!
Can we retreat now?
Strike with all your might! We won't falter! Forwards!
We almost had it. Brooks's just kept on running the whole way. And then he would have been able to chase us or do anything like that.
This is my path.
was called forth.
Time's wasting. I'll make my own legend.
Go, they dare to attack me! We can do it!
What a
This was
miserable
not supposed to happen.
last chapter.
Can it be the end? This was not supposed to happen. This was not supposed to happen.
Come back when you're ready. We're just gonna continue doing the same thing for about another 25 minutes. Oh,
Charge!
and we go back out. Because we disengage in combat because we're going to attack it because of the passing. And then decided that I want to come back and restart combat before we go out. So that sucked a lot.
What troubles you?
We should
Quick try.
My patience is running deep. I'll make my own legend.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. What a miserable last chapter.
We can do it!
Can we retreat now?
Strike with all your might!
Can it be?
What a miserable chapter. May I suggest another way to use the spell?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna be right back for 1 second. Just go get loot. Sorry guys. We're back now. Got myself some Aldi, chocolate, dark peppermint. Pretty good.
Troubles you.
I stand.
I made it.
Adventures call together.
We should move. Go.
We can do it! Strike with all your might!
What a miserable
We won't
last
falter!
chapter.
Supposed to happen.
One attack of opportunity. That's all it takes. All it takes is some more dark chocolate. Good old some dark chocolate.
We should move.
And Lindsay was
Enlighten me.
This is my path. We can do it! Charge! I stand ready.
This was not supposed to happen.
Strike with all your might!
What a miserable
We won't
last
falter!
chapter.
Can it be the end?
Yeah. This fight is so damn tough. You could be sitting here for hours on RNG. And it just comes rolling your way all the stars alive.
And Lindsay was called forth.
This is my path.
My patience is running thin.
Adventurers call to them.
We should move.
Go.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. What?
Probably make those during the days.
Last chapter.
Can it be the end?
It can be the end. I feel like this is the toughest of the tough because you got no CC in the early game. Once we get late game, things aren't going to even get near us.
Adventures call to them.
Enlighten me.
Adventures await.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
We can do it!
What a miserable last chapter.
Very tough. Very tough. If only you could have different campaigns at the start, this process would be much more easy, even if you could pick.
What troubles you?
I stand
Okay, you're affected by it.
I deserve better.
Anything is possible.
Time's wasting.
Just letting
My
me in.
patience is running thin.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Go. I don't tolerate fools.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Enlighten me.
I'll make my own.
Oh, big birds, you guys, big birds.
We can do it!
You dare to attack me?
Got that. Got that.
Go.
Can it be the end?
Oh, come on.
Strike with all your might!
This was not supposed to happen. Leave this one to me.